Hello traders, Mark Chapman here, the creator of the trademark Trap Traders Concepts. Welcome to today's Trap Traders Trade of the Day analysis. Today's date is Monday, the 10th of July 2017. Hope you had a nice weekend. And the trade we're going to look at today is a potential long trade. This is a pound against the dollar on a daily chart. Tomorrow we've got an important speech from the now weakened Prime Minister Teresa May. And she's going to essentially sort of relaunch her leadership by offering cross-party, or hoping for a cross-party consensus and debate about ideas for Brexit. And that is obviously dreadful news for people who just voted for Brexit and believed that was the right thing to do. It's obviously very good news for those who have tried to consistently scupper Brexit and essentially make it so that we don't actually leave the EU, the so-called soft Brexit. In reality, it's just not Brexit. Brexit is Brexit. There is no hard, there is no soft. It's just is what it is. But unfortunately, the delaying tactics, the tactics of the media, the tactics of the left and liberal elite have essentially made it so that it's very, very likely that Brexit won't look like what many people voted for. Now, the pound's going to like that because the potential for remaining in the EU is obviously increased by this. Now, obviously, this hasn't unfolded as yet, but this is essentially what's been leaked thus far. What the speech is going to, the bones of the speech, what it's going to be about. So, it's probable you're going to see sterling strength off the back of it, and I like, obviously we've had sterling strength, but I like this area here. And we had this strong move up, and then we've since gone on to create this level here, where you would imagine it would have followed through for many traders, but that went against them, stopped them out at the at this level. It was really the only sort of line in the sand that they could have been hiding behind locally for a low risk type entry, but price then dropped down through the level, stopped all those traders out, pulled back, seduced and induced another group of essentially level traders who were trading the underside of that level, maybe a bit in there as well, and then they got ultimately they got nailed. So there's a lot of traders in here who were trapped. This was a stop hunt in a trend, and a stop hunt in a trend is obviously suggests that something quite large did some buying in this area for a trend continuation. So this looks fairly decent to the upside, and just obviously keep in mind that speech tomorrow, it's probably going to be positive sterling, because it's probably going to be a pro-EU type of speech. That's how it's going to be interpreted, and however you sit on the fence about that, the pound will likely rally off the back of it. So just keep that in mind. But that type of area, the 128.02 down to sort of the 127.70 level is a decent level. Let me just highlight that just so you've got it somewhere in and around here. And what you want to do is you want to look for a failure in the retracement. So as it's pulling back like this, so far, you know, there's nothing to suggest you should go long yet, but if you get an attempt to go lower than a failure, something like that, or if you get it actually breaks the low and then does that, that's not a bad entry, and that's not a bad entry either. So keep an eye out for that and see if you can get on board. And if you'd like to come and join me in my brand new inner circle, click on the link below and I'll show you how we analyse the markets in this way, taking advantage of people being stopped out, taking advantage of stop hunts and traders who are trapped on the wrong side of the market. And click on that link and I'll see you on the inside.